Hi YouTube, I'm back. Just wanted to let you know I have now freshly washed my hair. There are no products in it. I actually did a clarifying wash. I normally do that once every 1 to 2 weeks. And I use the Kinky Curly Come Clean. This is really good. I know that most Kinky Curly products work best with other Kinky Curly products, but the shampoo is a shampoo. I mean, it's not a styling product. And does it leave my hair squeaky clean? Yes, it does. And a lot of people will say that you should not wash your hair until it's squeaky clean. But if it's not squeaky clean, in my mind, then it's not clean. I mean, truly, all the buildup is not off. But I do make sure that I moisturize to replace the oils every day, like I said. So, according to Kinky Curly, this is a natural moisturizing shampoo. It says organic curl care, and it says safe to use every day. Personally, I'm not going to use it every day. I'm not moisturizing that much. And what I'm going to use is the As I Am product line. I've tried that. I really, really like it. Every time I use it, I get plenty of compliments on my hair. Um, After I clarify slash wash my hair, I co-wash. Now, again, that's maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. Generally, on a daily basis, I co-wash. And I today use the coconut co-wash. I really like this. The coconut co-wash, it's very creamy. It's almost empty. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually runny. Yeah, don't want to make a mess. But I like it. It does give slip. It doesn't give the best slip I've ever had with the conditioner, but it does give slip for me. Um, I like it, and that I would use on a daily basis. If I don't use the coconut co-wash, ta-da! The Smoothest Silk Deeper Moisture Conditioner by Giovanni. Wonderful. I found this. I mean, can I even fit it in here? It has a bump. It has a bump. I love it. I found this for like, I think the price tag I took off of it, $12.99 at TJ Maxx. Had to get it. Not only will I co-wash my hair with that, but sometime I will use that as my leave-in, even though it is the deeper moisture. And I got that idea from Colored Beautiful. Thanks, Colored Beautiful. Because my hair is that dry. So in order to maintain that moisture, conditioner. And I've never known of a conditioner unless they specifically say not to. I know it does say to rinse out, but you can use that as a leave-in, not a problem. Now, of course, the more you use, the more it'll lather up, and the more it'll be harder for it to dry and not show white residue. So I don't use an extreme amount. Now, if I don't use that as a leave-in, what I'm going to use is the As I Am Double Buttercream Rich Daily Moisturizer. And it's thick. It's not going anywhere. It's white. That's the consistency. When you put it in, you rub it in your hair. It does go on white at first. Then when you rub it in, it actually kind of makes my hair feel a little bit like it has dried my hair out some. But then I just spray it with more water. Of course, you're going to need your trusty water bottle. And then I proceed on with the rest of my styling. I'm going to use that today just because I want to, for purposes of the tutorial, to stick with the same product line. And I got to get this towel out the way. It's getting on my nerves. So I'm just going to use a little of the double buttercream. And even when you look on the As I Am Naturally website, it tells you not to use a lot. Not much at all. As you can see, I do not have the big ringlets that some people have when they wet their hair. And again, it depends on the day. Can't believe how much it's grown. But this is just adding some moisture to help seal in the water from the shower. Woo! Stuff is thick. Now, as once I put it in, it's like I'm like, okay, my hair was dripping wet. It's no longer dripping wet. So what I'm going to do is just spray it really good to get it good and wet again. I find that most products work best when my hair is really good and wet. And then I'm going to go with the As I Am Leave-In conditioner. I do like this. It gives a lot of slip and it's very moisturizing. I have about that much. And I don't I finger comb my hair. As it's gotten longer, I've had to do that. I try not to use a regular comb because it just causes more tangles. And so I just go ahead and detangle with this and finger comb it through and try to finger comb it all the way around. And make sure I get it in really good. Now, according to the website, as I try to go along with however they recommend their directions from the company, according to the website, it says not to use too much because it can leave a white residue. And I'm also let you know that it does take a minute for this to dry. And it says to air dry and not to touch it, but you'll see what I'm going to do. I do not get up early enough to let this stuff air dry. Ain't nobody got time for that. And actually, I think I need a little bit more. This part of my hair is extremely dry and brittle right through here. It doesn't hold a lot of curl. It goes frizzy, really easily. So I kind of concentrate on that part when it comes to my moisturizing. Looking in the mirror here. And as I rub it in, the whiteness goes away. The white residue goes away, and it won't be there when it dries. Now, what I use is the curling jelly. And it is not a gel, it is truly a jelly. It is, I don't know if you can see that. It is runny. It's about to come out there. And I am kind of heavy-handed, so when you get this stuff up, it'll run. Just me showing you how much I'm using. Yeah, kind of nasty. And I just run my fingers through my hair. And I do this over my entire head. Now, I will also admit, let me let you know that the As I Am styling product line, it is not cheap. It's sold at Sally's. And I think the most expensive thing was that large tub of double buttercream. I did not realize that there is a smaller tub, which I found at Walmart. Particular Walmart has this line also. They may not carry everything, but they do have parts of this line. Which wish I had known that before I went to Sally's and spent all that money. And yes, I do get tangles. So I just finger comb it right on through. And I think I said in my previous video that I used to use the Eco Styler gel. And as my hair grew, it just didn't do everything that I wanted it to do. And it looked really good the first couple of hours. Then halfway through the day to the end of the day, it just started looking dead. When I say dead, I mean dry. I mean just, you know, still curly. The definition was still there, but there was so much shrinkage. Not that there's not shrinkage here. I just have a hard time believing that at least my natural hair will not shrink. It always will. And as far as I know right now, it's always shrinking. Starting to dry a little bit, so I'm going to add more water. And when I'm not talking, I can get through this much quicker. So that's why it takes me about somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes every morning to do my hair. And I just go through it one more time. I guess this is my version of shingling, for as short as my hair is. Sorry, I think I hit the camera. I can see it starting to curl already. And what I do now, once most of the product is in, I go through it. I don't even really know what you call this. I guess this is still a version of shingling. But I just go through and I take sections and I just pull it away with my fingers. Little by little. And it causes them to fall in little ringlets. Little piece by piece. And if it's feeling dry, like I don't have enough product in it, then I'll just go and get another dab and put it on it. And I do the shake and go method. So this helps separate right before I shake, because my curls tend to clump. And this helps out with that. And yeah, it looks a hot mess right now, and I know you can still see the white residue. But it'll dry. I think I need a little bit more in the back. And I kind of just came up with this because I was just watching different people do different things. Now, the whole pulling each section away with my fingers, I kind of came up with that on my own. Just did it one day and it worked. And I guess that's kind of how we come up with things. This is the section that's really hard for me to not have it be frizzy. And I just pull section by section. And I can usually look at it and tell which sections I've gone over and which ones I've missed. Now, once again, I take my water bottle and I shake. Shaking helps to separate the curls. Whew, got a little dizzy that time. And if I see a clump where there's product, and I just kind of run my fingers through that one more time, because I don't want big clumps of the product in my hair. And I can just feel where it's separated on its own already. I'll just kind of tap it a little bit. And go back to shaking. Now, again, I'm doing this. It's early in the morning. I gotta go to work. I don't have time for it to air dry. So, blow dryer with the diffuser. It would be good if I turned it on or actually plugged it in. And I'm going to put it on the warm setting, not the hot setting initially. And I go ahead and shake it as I'm drying it. I'm going to finish doing this, and I'll come back and show you the finished product.